Alright, this is all I'm getting after writing xell. It's just blinking. Again, I did accidentally solder off one of the R6, R3 resistors. And then I literally just had it back on the board and I started cleaning it up, and as I was cleaning it up, it literally got ripped off the board with like barely any force. So obviously this board has just had it. I know I'm not that bad at soldering, so I mean I literally had to come over here. Like I don't sit on the pad very long. I only sit on it long enough to get the solder shiny and liquid, and then I immediately take it off once it sets. But I had to do this for this because it's like, if you look at the point right here, there's like nothing left because that wire kept coming off because the pad is so tiny. So I scratched a new lead right here, and then I just soldered that directly there, and it's very solid now. As you can see, like that thing is not going anywhere, as opposed to before it just would literally, look, I'm tugging on it pretty hard, but it's like before the wire literally wouldn't even stay on, and I had a solid connection. But it's just the layers on this board. I mean, this thing is old. These are old consoles now, so I guess that's why. I mean, I'm sure I'm not perfect at soldering either, but I definitely don't suck. So I mean, you can look at my other points here. I haven't cleaned up the resin yet because it's actually no clean resin, but there we go. Oop. So that's those right there. I know it looks kind of messy still. It definitely is, but you can see there's no bridging or anything. Actually move this out of the way so you can see underneath there. It's not bridged or nothing. You know, it's kind of hard to tell, but those two are there, and then these are my other points. Just gonna lift up this way and show you. And I've soldered and desoldered these several times, so there's that one. That one's kind of globby, but it's okay, it's solid. There's the ground. There's the ground right there. And the brown wire. That one looks like it's had it, but whatever, it's working. So if I have to redo them again, I will, but they're all connected. They all have a pretty solid connection. They're just dirty and they need to be cleaned up, that's all. It's just resin right there. It looks worse than it is, but anyways, and I'm not even gonna show you the other side. Well, you know what, I'm just gonna turn it off and show you. Screw it. As soon as these fins stop running. Alright. So take the power out, and baby. So I'm just gonna flip over the board and show you what I'm talking about that I screwed up. Now I literally don't, it seems like it's a CPU resistor or something from the schematics that I read. Now this fan doesn't want to come out, of course. Alright, I'm going to take the RF board out so that's not in the way. And then I'm just going to flip it over on the heatsink. When you're working on these, or you have to like flip them over, just make sure that you're not catching the wires on anything. Like, for the viewers that are learning from my soldering mistakes in tutorials and stuff, there's that one. That's the SMC PLL. Very solid contact there. I'm not gonna mess with it because it's already glued down. But and then there's that one. That's post. And what I screwed up is actually right here. Let's see, where is it? Nope, wrong side. You can see that whole mess right there. I mean, basically, right here, right there and there, that resistor came off, and I tried soldering back, and it's like every time I tried it just keep screwing it up, and now the pads are completely gone. So, and the PLL point on this side literally like didn't stand a chance. I mean, I literally was so careful, and it just immediately dried up, and so that's why I used the alt point on the other side. But yeah, I don't really know if that's going to make a huge difference, because I did actually redo all of this over here because all of this was all messed up. So I redid all of that, and I'll try to shine this light on it so you can see a little bit better. Yeah, this camera's not the best quality, but yeah, I did try to redo that, and like it just didn't work out. So I'm just gonna stop messing with that and hope that that's not the reason why I'm not booting. But if you guys think that is the reason, let me know, because I believe that's a CPU. I think it's called a V for video, I think. I'm not sure. V underscore CPU V PLL. Yeah, CPU PLL. That's what it said on the schematics, I think, if I read that properly. But if you know otherwise, then please tell me, because I literally, as far as this goes, like, I'm lost. Like, I don't know what to do next. And this is only the second one that I've actually tried JTagging or RGHing, and it's like I'm just really getting fed up at this point, because it's like everything I do, I either screw it up or the board is just so old that it just can't take soldering anymore. So I mean, I don't know. I guess I just need more practice. I don't know. I want to save this board though, so if you guys can help me save this board, maybe figure out if there's a workaround for that I can fix it somehow from somewhere else. Because I don't think that I can solder from there anymore, but I can always try to scrape it more. Yeah, that's what it's doing. Once again, another failed attempt at RGHing, so I'm just having a wonderful day.